Okay, and just as I filmed the ending of the last toy hunt video, I'm at Target, and I noticed they have more She-Ras and more of the 40th anniversary He-Mans, but I also noticed this. Turn to the side, Hordak from Princess of Power. That's the Filmation version too. You can tell by the blue skin he has. So I'm gonna get that, but they also have this. Sunman and the Rulers of the Sun. I haven't seen any of these yet, but it's super cool that they have this 3-pack. I haven't seen any of the individual ones, I don't think, but this is Sunman. You're probably wondering who the hell Sunman is. Kind of a long story, but I might do a little brief history when I do my outro. Okay, I have to film like quick because it's very crowded and noisy in here today. I had to actually duck into the next aisle because there's so many people just showed up in the other aisle. But I have these, but I also noticed this. Classified's Storm Shadow, like regular, not the Snake Eyes movie Storm Shadow. I haven't seen this yet either. It's really cool. I'm starting to see more classified figures. All right, well, this toy hunt is off to a very, very good start. I guess we'll see how well it goes. So why don't we go look around before I leave and spend a lot of money on all this. Somebody discarded a basket, so I'm going to be commandeering that. Again, it's still like there's like tons of people in the other aisle. I want to look around more, but I'm in here in the collectible aisle with like the Magic the Gathering and stuff. They have like all the plushies and Disney stuff and other things, Ninja Turtles, Aliens, Deadpool. I saw this, which I think is really cool. Star Wars droids. Wow, that's awesome. I'm glad droids is getting a little bit of love because it kind of deserves it. Okay, and just as everyone had left the aisle, an employee rolled up and started stocking the aisle, so we have to abandon that. One of the things I wanted to mention though was and I did film this very briefly, so I'll splice in the video, is they actually do have Star Wars Visions figures. So that was pretty cool. I think I joked about that in a previous video, but yeah, I like Star Wars Visions. I wonder if they have a figure of the bunny girl. I wonder how much that goes for on eBay. Anyway, here's the collectibles. Here's what Funko is shilling out this week. Gingerbread cookie characters. In case you want gingerbread Aquaman. Seems like a bad idea. It'll get all soggy. But yeah, that's a thing now. Yeah, still got those gargoyles figures. I've been seeing those around. These weird... that's funny. All these cool NECA figures. Oh, that's awesome. Pan's Labyrinth. I don't think I've seen these before. Wow. That's cool. That's a cool movie. You got Puppet Master, The Thing, The Wolfman, Freddy vs. Jason, Evil Dead, Gremlins, Terminator, King Kong, Predator, all your favorites. Well, unfortunately, I believe this blows my budget for the week. And oh, that's funny too. Who's this for? Someone who really likes margaritas or whatever you serve in a coconut. But anyway, this kind of blows my budget for the week, and I got to get out of here because it's very noisy and very crowded. So I'm going to go get these, and I will see you in whatever the next segment is. All right, I am at Walmart. Was looking around. I didn't see any Masters of the Universe figures. I did see some classifieds. There's Spirit again back there. They have these new figures. They're like classifieds, but they're on these oversized cards, which I think is kind of a waste. There's a Crocmaster. However, I looked down here and I saw there's some hidden Masterverse figures. We got new Eternia He-Man, and we've got Merman, and we've got Teela, kind of the classic Teela. And there should be one more in this set. Skeletor. I don't see him. Give me a second to poke through these. I'll be right back. Okay, he was back there. Okay, so this is the entire this wave of figures. I also found a He-Man without a head. His head came off. Oh no. Yeah, haven't seen any new Masterverse in a while, except for the She-Ra and the Hordak. But yeah, it's cool to find an entire wave for once. All right, well, I didn't see anything else, so I guess we're just gonna grab these and go. And then we shall meet in whatever the next bit is. All right, I am filming on Black Friday. I must act quickly because there's a lot of people here. You probably hear the noise in the background. But look, more Master of the Universe Origins figures. We've got Mantenna with a free rubber band and Masters of the Universe 2000X Skeletor. Very nice. I don't think that Skeletor translates well to this action figure, but hey, two more I don't have, so that's something, eh? So this is the set that has the 2000X He-Man and Pighead, who I already got in that multi-pack, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, it's very busy in here. I got a window where nobody's in this aisle, so I'm going to go look around, see if there's anything cool, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so they're having a deal here. Buy two, get one free on all movies, and I saw this. Adventure Time Distant Lands. I've not watched this. Oh, I can't. Hold on, I gotta put my boys down. I haven't watched this. Is this any good? The reason why I'm picking this up, first of all, it's $10, and also this. So I should probably pick this up because you never know. Let's see, buy two, get one. What else do I? Kind of slim pickings. I mean, it's Mitchell's versus the Machines for 15. I did like this movie. I don't think I liked it as much as a lot of people did, but it was very fun to watch. And I'm gonna have to maybe look around a little more. They have a big tower of collectible figures and Funko Pops and stuff. I saw this, and I'm like, really? Is this a crossover we needed? But they just put Ninja Turtles and everything these days. Got the mystery box, even though it tells you what you get. That magnet set is actually kind of cool though, and the beanie as well, but I'm gonna pass. I got Demona from Gargoyles. Everyone's in Bronx. Yeah, these Gargoyles figures are pretty cool. Wish I jumped on that when they first came out. And here's the collectible wall. No sign of the Dungeons and Dragons figures just yet. I'm sure they will show up at some point. But you know, the usual stuff here. There's this R2-D2. Look at this. What is this from? I hate to say it, but it's actually kind of cool looking. Oh, is this like a manga version, or just? Oh, it's comic book style. Okay. You know what? That one's pretty cool. Hard pressed to say good things about Funko Pops, but every once in a while I find a good one. All right, I'm gonna grab these and I'm gonna go look for another Blu-ray or DVD to get so I can get a freebie, and I am gonna get out of here, so I will see you in the next segment. Alright, I'm at Target and fortune smiles upon us, friends, because they did re-releases of the first or second wave of the Origins figures. They have the 40th anniversary sticker on them, but here's Manny Faces and Orko. Yes. Unfortunately, no sign of Scareglow or Trapjaw. Of course, once again, I missed Scareglow, unless I missed it back there. Here's Pighead from Sunman. I have the 3-pack, so I'm not going to even bother with that, but it's cool. I got a couple of the figures that I missed out on initially, so that's something, I guess. Whoa, hold up. Yes. There they are. Got Trapjaw, got Orko, there's my boy. Yes, finally. Oh, alright, I have to dig through these and see which ones I'm taking. Hold on a second. Okay, here they are. The first wave that I missed out on, and all with punch holes unpunched. Is that joke over? Has that bit been drilled into the ground yet? I think it has. But regardless, I have Scareglow now. That's all I care about. I almost wanted to get two just to take one out of the box. By the way, that display thing is pretty cool. I've seen people online say that they've gotten those from Target and they've been displaying vintage figures on and stuff, but unfortunately I have nowhere to put it. All right, well, I have my boys here, and I guess we'll go look around real quick. Okay, there's nothing interesting on the collectibles wall, and there's a guy working and stocking over there, so I think we'll just call this one. But I have these now. Careful. It's always a balancing act when I'm trying to get out of here. And this is the day after Black Friday. They're still doing buy two, get one, and I didn't really see anything that I wanted to get. So I think we're just going to leave. So I will see you in the next segment. Okay, I think it's time to end things because, as you can see, oh boy, this is a big haul. So we might as well just get into it. First off, the only Masters of the Universe thing, or non-Masters of the Universe thing, and on this table at the moment, is Storm Shadow from the G.I. Joe Classified series. Very hard to find these, even still. I found a couple of new ones in past videos, but yeah, not a whole lot in the stores for Classifieds at the moment. Maybe that'll change at some point, but there he is, the only non-Motu character to hang out with the Motu character. He can come join Masters of the Universe if he wants to. He can fight Ninjor. Alright, let us start across the table here. We have Teela from Revelation. I guess this is a different Teela. Didn't we get Teela in a previous one? I don't. It's been so long, and it's been there have been so many videos made and so much footage taken over long periods of time. I don't remember. We have Merman from Revelation. Like what they did with Merman. He was pretty cool. I like what they did with him in the CGI series as well. Voiced by, of all people, George Takei. They even got him to say, "Oh my," which is first, but the character was really cool. Then we have New Eternia, He-Man, and Skeletor. So I believe these are based off of early concepts for He-Man and Skeletor. You can see He-Man has the horned helmet. Obviously, you know, people, it should be common knowledge now that He-Man was based a lot on Conan the Barbarian. And of course, the character developed over time and became what he is now. But he started out looking like that, and eventually they made this version of He-Man into his own character. That is Vicor, who was the successor to King Grayskull. If you saw Revelation, you already met him. But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. I like that they take even like early concept stuff and try to incorporate it into the canon. But that's really cool. Moving on, we have Hordak from Princess of Power for the Masterverse line. Really cool. I got the She-Ra one in a previous video, so there you go. Got both of them now. He's in his Filmation colors, which is very nice. I actually like this aesthetic for Hordak a little bit more. He's supposed to have like black arms or gray arms, I don't remember, but he was changed to blue for the Filmation cartoon for aesthetic purposes, and I don't know, I kind of like this version of him better. It just works better. I don't know, maybe it's just my opinion. All right, now we're going to get into the interesting stuff. Actually, before we get to them, let's talk about we have 2002 Skeletor from the 2002 series. There he is. I already picked up the He-Man as part of this in a previous video. I mentioned that I do like this aesthetic for He-Man a little bit more than the classic one. However, for Skeletor, I don't really know if this aesthetic works in the the classic looking figure aesthetic. Might just be my opinion. Something about the head just seems too rectangular, but I don't know. And of course, we have Mantenna with my free rubber band that I got from the store. Let me take that off. There it is. Free rubber band with every Mantenna. Cool. I can use that maybe for like when I have to ship something, or I don't know. But there he is, Mantenna, another Horde character. Part of this set with Pighead. So that will transition us to Sunman and the Rulers of the Sun. So I mentioned that I was going to explain who Sunman is when we did the wrap-up segment. So in the 80s, when He-Man was huge, and I gotta say, I've never even heard of this guy, and it's very strange for me, although I still find occasionally like an 80s toy that I just didn't know anything about, so there was a lot happening at the time. But anyway, so He-Man was at his peak, and very popular, but there was a company they were called Olmec Toys, I believe. They liked He-Man, but they wanted something that appealed to black kids. So they made Sunman, and they made him kind of aesthetically similar to Masters of the Universe figures, which was a very common thing at the time. There was like a lot of they weren't bootlegs, but there was like bootleg stuff like Galaxy Warriors and Galaxy Fighters and all those that were done in the style and could work for with the figures that you have for Masters of the Universe. But Sunman was one just intended to be just a black superhero, and he was very popular from what I hear. And fast forward to this era, Mattel got the licensing rights to Sunman and his characters. He had his own like set of villains and his own like group of heroes as well. This is Space Sumo. I believe every one of the heroes was like a different race, so that was kind of neat. But fast forward to today, Mattel got the licensing rights to Sunman and have incorporated him into the Masters of the Universe canon proper. So that's pretty cool. They even have mini comics where he's fighting alongside He-Man. So that is really cool. The more the merrier, I say. The more characters we throw into Masters of the Universe, the better, even though there's already a ton of characters. But yeah, there you go. Sunman, welcome to the Masters of the Universe, I guess. And then finally for now, we'll get into that. We have the re-release of the first wave, I believe, of the Origins figures, which I missed out on. So we have Trapjaw, Many-Faces, Scareglow, and Orko. I really regret not getting a second Scareglow. I wanted to take out of the package. But then they also have their punch card, the punch holes intact. All right, you know what? The joke is over. Fine. It was just humor for me. But, Anyway, we got those. So that is, most of the figures I got. But we're not done yet because a lot has happened in between shooting videos and since the last video. Black Friday has come and gone, and as I'm filming this, we are approaching Christmas. So I got some other stuff I want to show. I will show one thing before we get on with it. I went out a bit for Black Friday. I went out for I didn't go out, but I did like Cyber Monday and all that. And I bought a whole bunch of other stuff. And I also bought some more VHS tapes because I can't get enough of those. All right. So the one thing I'll show before we have to clear the table is this. I got the Legend of Zelda, Zelda and Loftwing amiibo. I've been wanting this for a while. I still collect amiibos occasionally. I particularly love the Legend of Zelda ones. This one's for Skyward Sword. I think I have a complete collection of the Zelda amiibos, but yeah, even though you might not always use them, but they are very, very good, very well detailed figures. And this one was on sale for super cheap, and I didn't have it, so I might as well have just picked it up. All right, so that's all the figures now. Let's bring Storm Shadow back out. Give me a minute. I have to clear the table to show everything else I have. So I'll be right back. All right, the table is clear now, and we're going to show off a lot of stuff that is balanced very precariously next to me. So let's just and there's a lot of it, so we're probably going to speed run through most of these. All right, so I found a place that was selling Xbox 360 games for $1 each. So I was like, all right, and I decided to load up on ones that I did not have. So here we go. We have Mass Effect 3. I have been very interested in Mass Effect for a long time. I've never played any of the games. I now have all three on 360, but I could probably get it on PC. Maybe I will stream it sometimes. Better with Kinect. No, it's not, probably. And then next we have Sleeping Dogs. I don't know anything about this. It looks like probably like a Yakuza clone or something. I don't know. Leave a comment if you played this and let me know how it is. Next we have Fallout 3. I have not played any of the Fallout games, but I hear they're very good. At least some of them are. So there's that. We have Grand Theft Auto 4 Platinum Edition. I have played some Grand Theft Auto, but I've never played through them proper. The ones I have played, I just kind of go on a killing spree and ignore all the missions, but maybe one day I'll try that out. Left 4 Dead 2. I've never played any of the Left 4 Dead games. I hear they're good. Also, Red Dead Redemption. It's basically Grand Theft Auto, but with cowboys. It's same studio, Rockstar. Another game I don't think I've played any. Well, I have played one, but we'll get to that. We have Saints Row the Third. This is another one that I only know a little bit about. Apparently, there's a gun that you can shoot a thing out of that I probably can't mention on this video. Then we have, I guess, regular Saints Row. I had those out of order. But yeah, there it is, Saints Row. It's a lot of shooting, a lot of explosions, a lot of mischief. Bullet Witch, which I think is... I've heard this is like the prototype of Bayonetta or something. I don't know. So it's something similar to Bayonetta, but again, I don't know. Like I said, just feel free to comment on any of these games. Or anything really that I've been showing off. So next we have L.A. Noire. This is the one where you have to be a detective and figure out who's lying based on their facial expressions. Minecraft on Xbox 360. I actually really liked playing Minecraft. 360 is kind of weird because I don't like playing it with a controller. But I did play this with friends when it was on 360. I had a bunch of people. And in my humble opinion, Minecraft played with other people is better than playing it by yourself. Unfortunately, I don't have any friends that play Minecraft anymore. So hopefully, maybe one day that'll change. So I doubt I'll ever get around to playing it. I do want to play it for the gameplay channel, but I don't know when. And finally, WWE 2K17 with Brock Lesnar and his tattoo that is definitely not meant to be something naughty. I don't know if I can still play this game. I don't know if any like the old WWE games are still workable, but yeah. All right, so there is my video game haul. Let me get these together. Oh man, I still have so many things to get through. Next up, we have the VHS haul. I know how much you guys love those. I've been actually weirdly trying to collect more VHS tapes. I don't know why, but I do have a small collection over there on the, you see them right there behind the couch. But I have some missing that I would like to get, and I found a couple other really good movies, like Reservoir Dogs. Look at that, Quentin Tarantino. We have Apocalypse Now, great movie. Man, this tape is heavy. How big is the reel on this? Jeez. Damn. All right. That is a heavy-ass tape. We have Independence Day, which is a movie I do like for all its faults. And we have... Hold on, I gotta put these in order. Die Hard on VHS. And, of course, Die Hard 2. Die Harder. And the third movie, Die Even Harder. That's not what it's called. Then we have, okay, actually, let me show this one first. Stargate. I have not seen anything Stargate. Not the show, not the movie, anything. I've been told the show is really good, but I've never got around to watching it. It's a lot of watching for me. Next up, does anybody remember this movie? Cocoon by Ron Howard. This was kind of a strange movie. It was like aliens showed up and there was like these old people and just being in their presence kind of like invigorated them or something. All I remember was the aliens came in these little pods that look like rocks that have been on the bottom of the ocean that were covered in like seaweed and stuff. And the aliens, they were like glowing humanoids. And Wilford Brimley was in it. Good old Wilford Brimley. Remember to check your diabetes and eat your oatmeal. R.I.P. Wilford, we love you. All right, so me completing a VHS collection of something, I found Batman and Robin, which I think is the only Batman movie that I don't have on VHS. So there it is. I now have all four of them. Speaking of another collection, I have Star Trek: The Search for Spock, Star Trek 3, and Star Trek 4, The Undiscovered Country. Oh no, Star Trek 5, The Undiscovered. No, it's 6. What am I? Roman numerals. Yes, it is. I now have 3 out of the 6 Star Trek tapes. So now that's something else I have to try to find when I'm out in the world. Next up, we have a movie that I really like, The Abyss. In my opinion, one of James Cameron's best. Really good movie. This has the famous resuscitation scene with Ed Harris and the whole crew. I've actually seen like doctors and EMTs react to that scene, and they get like really uncomfortable because of how authentic they made it. So that's cool. Speaking of movies I like, Total Recall, my favorite Schwarzenegger movie. Originally for $6.99. I bought this for like 30 cents, I think. But yeah, it's one of my favorite Schwarzenegger movies. First time I saw boobs in a movie. That's right, all three of them. And finally, for the VHS tapes, I have The Mummy and The Mummy Returns. I do really like these movies. More so the first one. The second one is good also. Kind of held back by bad CGI, The Rock. But, you know, what are you going to do? All right, so those are the VHS. Well, no, I have more VHS. What am I doing? It never ends. All right, so next we have the animated stuff. I have what I thought was All Dogs Go to Heaven 2, but apparently this is a sing-along tape. But I believe on closer inspection, this was a Blockbuster exclusive, I think. It said it on here somewhere. Hold on. I could have sworn this was exclusive to Blockbuster or something. It's probably on here, and I'm just there. It's right there. Yeah, Blockbuster exclusive. So that is pretty cool. I never seen All Dogs Go to Heaven 2, but I did like the first one. Speaking of sequels to Don Bluth movies, Five Goes West. American Tail is one of my favorite animated films. I did find that laser disc in a previous video, so that was a pretty cool find. I don't have it on VHS though. I need to maybe find that. Titan AE, which I think is a very underrated movie, even though it kind of bombed and hurt a lot of reputations. You've probably seen some of these on my Instagram. I've already posted them for, whenever I get new tapes, I try to post them immediately so I, stay ahead of the game. Next up, we have Warner Brothers Cartoons Golden Collection, 14 Karat Collection with Foghorn Leghorn. I posted this on Thanksgiving because I didn't have anything turkey related, but there you go. Cheapo tape. And something that I have yet to post on Instagram, or I don't know if I will by the time this goes up, but A Charlie Brown Christmas on VHS, the famous Charlie Brown Christmas. There it is. People are very mad that they can't watch it as easily as they used to, but now I have it, and I can watch it whenever I want. Yes, physical media wins again. All right, and we got our last stack here. This is stuff, you've seen a couple of these when I was at Target, but I have other ones here as well. Let's start with the stuff I got from Cyber Monday on Amazon. Speaking of Charlie Brown, I also have the holiday collection on Blu-ray. It's the Halloween, the Thanksgiving, and the Christmas special. So now I have both formats, whichever one I want to watch. This Blu-ray was very expensive for a while too. I found it for cheap finally, so there it is. I also got A Christmas Story on Blu-ray. That's a great movie, staple of Christmas. And speaking of Christmas movies, Elf on Blu-ray. I have never watched this movie. I might have to change that now. I have it on Blu-ray. I now have no excuse. So do you remember, you guys remember, if you follow the main channel a couple of years ago, I think a little more than a year, 2 years, I don't remember when it happened. I found a bunch of dollar store DVDs and I did a video about them. I went back to the dollar store, they had more stuff, and I found, Mass Effect, Paragon Lost. This is the animated film. I believe they showed this on Cartoon Network or something once. I don't remember. But, yeah, that's a cool thing to have. I remember kind of liking it. I don't know what the general opinion of it is. Then we have some other... All right, let me show the ones that I got at Target. I have Mitchell's versus the Machines, and I have The Bad Guys. Two very good movies in very similar styles, too. This kind of style seems to be... very popular now with animated films and TV shows, like Enter the Spider-Verse, Arcane does it, but probably other stuff does it as well. And I have Adventure Time Distant Lands, I bought this because it's HBO Max, and you never know when HBO Max is going to just devour your favorite show, so you got to get it. Also, I got Rick and Morty Season 5. I don't know if I have Season 4, but now I have Season 5. I also have the Austin Powers trilogy on Blu-ray, so there you go. And I got Goodfellas as probably my feed, because Target was doing buy two, get one free, and this was my free one because it was the cheapest. But yeah, I like Goodfellas. And finally, I found this, and I'm surprised. Well, I'm not surprised I don't have it because it's always been very pricey. But I now also have G.I. Joe Real American Hero complete first series, so not the Deke series, this is the Sumbo series, on DVD. I now have physical format for it. There you go. Finally. I now have He-Man, Thundercats, Transformers, G.I. Joe, and Ninja Turtles, all complete sets on Blu-ray. So my life is complete. All right, well, I have a lot of cleaning up to do today. So thank you very much for watching. I might give the toy hunts a rest for a while for other things for this channel, because there's other stuff I've been meaning to talk about. So maybe not do it, because I filmed these for a very long time. Like the footage you've seen is spanned across months probably, and sometimes I want to reserve my Saturdays for other things. But yeah, this was also kind of a mega haul between this and the action figures. So I think we're gonna give toy hunts a rest for a while, and my gas tank in my car will be thankful. But thank you very much for watching. Please leave a comment and let me know which of these millions of things that I bought you liked the most. And I will see you guys later. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Very important. And I will see you guys later. Merry Christmas.